Yesterday, the Vegas Golden Knights defeated the Philadelphia Flyers 5-3 in Philadelphia. And let's get to the recap here. So, goaltenders for this game were Jonathan Quick for the Vegas Golden Knights and Felix Sandstrom for the Philadelphia Flyers. And let's get to the goal scoring. So, first period, Doroviev with his second goal of the season gave the Knights a 1-0 lead. And that was the only goal of the first period as the Knights were up 1-0. The Golden Knights had 11 shots on net in the first. They scored a goal. The Flyers had 9 shots on net in the first, but they didn't score a goal. So then the second period starts. Barbashev with his 13th goal of the season, 1 minute and 58 seconds into the second period, gave the Knights a 2-0 lead. But then Sanheim with his 5th goal of the season made it a 2-1 game. But then Bluger with his 3rd goal of the season and his first goal as a member of the Golden Knights gave the Knights a 3-1 lead. And that was it for the second period as the Knights were up 3-1. The Golden Knights had 13 shots on net in the second. They scored 2 goals. The Flyers had 8 shots on net in the second, but they only scored 1 goal. So then the third period starts. Jonathan Marchessault, 3 minutes and 1 second into the third period, got his 22nd goal of the season to give the Knights a 4-1 lead. But then Sealer with his 4th goal of the season made it a 4-2 game. And then Frost with his 13th goal of the season made it a 1-goal game. So the Flyers, who were trailing by 3 goals in the third period, they made it a 1-goal game to try and come back. But then Barbashev with his 2nd of the game and his 14th of the season scored in the empty net to seal the game and give the Knights a 5-3 win over the Flyers. The Golden Knights had 9 shots on net in the third. The Flyers had 13. Both teams scored 2 goals. But it is the Golden Knights that defeat the Philadelphia Flyers 5-3 on the road. The Flyers looked like that they were about to come back in this game as they were trailing 4-1, and then they made it 4-3. But Barbashev, he had a 2-goal game, and he scored in the empty net to give Vegas a 5-3 win and seal the deal here. So, and Jonathan Quick is now 4-0 as a member of the Golden Knights. So Jonathan Quick hasn't lost yet with the Golden Knights. So, yeah, Barbashev has a 2-goal game, and Quick remains undefeated with the Golden Knights. And the Golden Knights have now reached the 90-point mark for this season with 42 regulation wins. That's 84 points right there. And with 6 overtime losses, that's 6 points right there, because if you win, you get 2 points. If you lose in overtime, you get 1 point still. And if you lose in regulation, you don't get any points. But the Golden Knights have reached the 90-point mark for the season with 42 wins and 6 losses, because 42 times 2, 84, and then you add 6, it's 90 points. So the Golden Knights have reached the 90-point mark with this 5-3 win over the Flyers. And, yeah, so good win for the Vegas Golden Knights. It looked like they were about to blow the game away, but they hung on and they won, and Quick remains undefeated with the Golden Knights, and Barbashev had a 2-goal game. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Peace. Go Knights, go. What a win.